I'm Becky and I am looking to get back into making longer form content. So I was sat clearing out my wardrobe thinking, what can I record? Because I've not got any exciting plans at the moment, but then I thought, why not make some content around clearing out my wardrobe? Because people love that. There's a whole Netflix series on it. So join me as I try and sort this out, because my wardrobe's only just a little one from IKEA, but it's currently bursting. Some of the doors don't even shut. I am a little bit of a clothes hoarder, which I guess in the world of fast fashion is not a bad thing, because I'm not getting clothes and throwing them away after wearing them once. But I've got some items that I've had for an embarrassingly long amount of time, and I just need a bit of a refresh, because these are clothes I've been hanging on to for sentimental reasons and I probably wouldn't wear them, and someone else might get much better wear out of them down at the charity shop. I actually used to volunteer at a charity shop when I was at school or uni, I can't remember, but some of the stuff people think they can donate to charity shops, soiled items, things like that, they don't want that. So I am going to be really strict with what I'm putting in for charity, and then the stuff which is just a bit past its best, it'll go in those textile bins that you see sometimes in supermarket car parks. Right, so I've got my pile. This is the first pile. Actually this morning I went through like basic tops and got rid of a few bits from there, but we're going to see what we've got left to get rid of in this pile. This is the main hanging bit of the wardrobe. I've got these hangers, which felt like a good idea at the time, but I just don't utilise them. So I know I like these jeans, so these I don't even know why they're on this hanger, so they're definitely staying. These, I'm a terror as well for hanging things inside out. I don't know, some people just so organised when they're doing their washing, but they just go on the line and then they get rammed back in the wardrobe without being hung out properly. I got these when I thought I was going to go to the gym. That was probably 10 years ago. I'm not a gym goer, never will be a gym goer. I think these might be going towards the charity shop. They're still in really good nick, and they're really good because the band stays up. In the one or two times I did go to the gym, they never fell down, so I think charity. Oh, now, do we remember the disco pant saga? That was when everyone was wearing disco pants and things like that. These aren't quite them. These are maybe like a later iteration, and they're just some silky leggings. These are the kind of things that I can't part with because I have sentimental attachment to them. But am I going to be wearing shiny leggings again? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, so these were a recent purchase, probably can't tell because they're so crinkled, but if you can see the pattern on there, they're from M&S. They were in the sale and they're just great for travelling, because on the plane I always find it gets a bit nippy, so I pop these on and it stops you from getting nippy from the aircon. But then when you arrive in a country that actually has nice weather and is super warm, they're not heavy, so these are definitely staying, 100%, not even a question about it. More inside out leggings. At least this is making me organise my wardrobe as well. These are leggings. I have a dog, so I need lots of dog walking leggings, so these are staying. In the pile it goes. Now, these kind of trousers had me in a choke hold, I tell you. I had rust coloured ones, polka dot ones, blue ones, and I did a massive clear out maybe a year or so ago. And I kept these ones, and I still think I'm going to keep them again. Again, it's sentimental value, and I think these ones were the least offensive of all of them. And I have seen this style coming back in, so you know, don't want to get rid of them just yet. These trousers, I thought, oh well, they look cool. I'm going to look really edgy in those. I don't know why I thought edgy. So they're like they're flared, but they've got a slit in the bottom. And I'm quite tall. I'm about 5'7". These were even too long for me. But I do think they do look, again, they're good travelling, because even though they're zipped, they're quite a soft material, so they are good for travelling in. But yeah, they are just a bit on the long side. I'm going to put this in my think about pile, I think. This skirt, I love. It's got a slit in it. Sometimes the slit does go a bit high, but it is looking a little bit worn. I think it might survive this wardrobe clear out. I'm not sure if it will survive the next one, because it is looking that tad bit worn. And this is the kind of thing where I think when you are giving to charity shops, you do need to have a think about at what stage is the item of clothing. Is it good for charity, or is it good for a fabric bin? But for now, it's staying with me. I'm going to have to try these next two on. They are exactly the same pair of jeans in different colours. I never wear them, mainly because I'm scared if I sit down in these ones in public, I'm going to end up with bird poo or chewing gum or something stuck to the back of them, and they are white. They're also, Do you know what's really funny? This is the blue pair version of them. So you know that sound, you like it, you got it in a different colour. This is the physical representation of that sound. I've got them in a very light purple, a cream, and then just the original blue. These ones are actually found on Vinted because I was so obsessed with them, but I couldn't find these ones in my size, and I located them on Vinted. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's the same for these ones. These ones I never have anything to go with, and I always feel a little bit, I don't know, this is so egocentric. I always feel like people are staring at me when I wear these ones. Like, who does she think she is wearing light purple trousers? But yeah, I'm going to have to try these on. I think these ones will probably stay though. Just going to put them on that side for now. This coat I'm not too sure about because it's got huge streaks of discoloration where it must have been hanging in our old flat in the light somewhere, and it's just really discoloured the coat. And I do like it, but it's got that. It's very worn. It's so old. The buttons are falling off at the top. I have thought about maybe dyeing it, but I don't know if maybe it's just time to let it go. We'll have a think. We'll have a think about this one, I think. Can I say I think one more time? This dress is for keep. It was just, this is the problem. I have so many things layered on top of things like that. So this dress, no question about it, that one's staying. This shirt, on the other hand, I always been a bit formal in a shirt. I do quite like the jazzy embroidery on the back. I don't know, I feel like it's just a bit, I think someone else could wear this a lot better than I can wear it. Maybe that's another one for the try on pile. Oh, I've put that dress in the try on pile. This is a definite stay, that needs to go over there. This can go on the try on pile. Again, double layered, this dress is a stay. It's this that I'm debating. Snakeskin was so in. Is it going to come back? I don't know. It's also ever so slightly too small for me now, I think. Oh, I know, I can pop this one on. What are we thinking? Oh no. Oh no, that's the size of it for me. That's going to charity, that one. We'll pretend that didn't happen. I think when I was younger, pull it off, it was a bit edgier. But now, yeah, bit too small. Bit too small for me. Charity it goes. Pink jacket is staying. You're going to get bored of me saying double layered. It's just a double layered hanger. This dress, I love, but it doesn't fit me anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I've broken some stitching in it, but it just doesn't stay up. Maybe I'm going to try and get this one altered because even though there's not much of it, it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world and I would quite like to wear it again, so I think I'm going to keep this. You do not want to see my floor right now. It's literally such a mess. It's horrendous. I'm just ignoring it. Ignoring it. Right, this dress I think I've worn on every holiday since the beginning of time, and it's starting to show, you know, and it's got like sun cream and stuff. I can't part with it. I can't. No, it's staying. For another holiday it will go. Do we remember the capes? Yeah, I think it's a bit, I don't know. Is it a bit Cruella de Vil? Cruella de Vil? I don't know. Maybe. Again, it's another one that I'm worried is going to get stained. I should just stop buying pale clothes, especially with a young dog as well. Now I bought this because I work in media, and if you're in a studio you'll have to wear studio blacks, but I needed something smart because of the topic, and I just bought this and I've never ever worn it since, but I didn't have any smart blacks. I only had t-shirts and leggings and black jeans. I'm probably never going to wear this again, but I will be annoyed if I ever have to get smart blacks again. What is the likelihood? I think for now it's going to go to charity because I've not worn it since I did that several years ago, and I think someone else could get better wear of it than me. Charity. Just a ton more leggings. These are all staying. As I said before, got a dog. I feel this purchase was a mistake. I saw this on the model online and I thought, oh my gosh, that is lovely. Love it. Well, I already had to alter the sleeves because they were way too long for me. The green is very green. The green is greening. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I think this one might be a goner, but I'll put it on the try on pile. And then underneath I've got this little spotty dress, but it's way too short. I think it's shrunk in the wash, or I don't know, but when I was in Japan I actually had to go and buy a top to go underneath it because this ties up, and it used to just tie up and look fine, but there's just a massive gaping hole in the middle of it and it felt so short. It's definitely shrunk in the wash or something, but that's gonna have to go because it just doesn't fit me. Oh, we're on the last item of the hanging stuff. Technically it's 2 items. This double is actually 2 things I'm considering. So this dress, I love. I wore it for my graduation. It was a Ted Baker find in TK Maxx, so it was a good discount. But it's so formal and really funny. Chriselle in Selling Sunset season 1, I'm pretty sure wore this dress. Don't know for sure, but it looked identical. Oh, I wish I had some of their wardrobes though. But anyway, this dress, it's quite long. It's very formal. It hangs in my wardrobe on the off chance that I have an event to go to that would suit this, but I don't. It might be nice for someone else to wear for a special event. We'll see. It's just got such a lovely little satiny silky lining. Have a think about this one, I think. Have a sleep on it. Now this, I don't know. I know fur's coming back in. This is not real fur, by the way. This is just Primark. But I think this one's a bit too structured. I'll have a look in the mirror. I don't know about this one. What do we think? Faux fur, yay or nay? We've got a bit of a pile down here. I think we've managed to root out a few things to give away, but we've got a lot of stuff in the keep pile as well, so I'm not sure how successful that was. But this was only part 1. I'm going to go through my other tops, bottoms and jumpers as well, and I am a jumper fiend. So yeah, if you want to follow along for my wardrobe clear out and also other bits of life and things in general, please do follow along, like and subscribe. See you later.